Welcome to Vegas Live, and of course I'm Nina, your host, and guess where we are? Well, we always are every Tuesday from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We're down at the Pepper Mill, which is right off on the Vegas Boulevard, Las Vegas Boulevard, right by the Wynn, right by all the big hotels. This place has been here since 1972. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, we're in the lounge. And we're actually sitting... Oh, by the way, this is Gracie. This is Gracie, my guest. And she's got a whole something going on here. I'm not sure what it is. Because, you know, I never pre-interview my guests. I don't know who they are, what they are. So we all have fun, even you. But this happens to be... where Elvis Presley used to sit. You're probably sitting where he used to sit. I would imagine he sat around this area because he could be surrounded by all his friends and everybody. And he would come in the back door and everything. Of course, the Hilton Hotel was right across the street. So how are you, Gracie?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
You've got this whole product, this whole line of goodies.
Yes.
And she looks like she uses them every day. She's got this gorgeous skin.
Thank you.
So you must be using them.
Yes. I have to show people.
Yeah, show people what they are. So how long have you, what is the name of your line?
My name of my line would be Males Euphoria Shop.
Say that again. What was that?
Males.
Meals?
Males.
Males.
M-E-L''S.
Okay.
And Euphoria Shop.
Euphoria Shop. Males Euphoria Shop. That's an unusual name. That's kind of a different name.
It is.
Why?
I chose that name. The Mel comes from my brother. He passed away a few years ago.
Oh, how sweet.
His nickname was Mel. And then Euphoria just comes from the feeling good. And that's what my product does for people. It makes you feel good once you put it on. And then the shop is just, you know, in itself.
Right.
You can kind of get anything you need. You can come and get it from my product line.
So do you have your own business, your own shop?
It's like out of home, yes.
Oh, your shop is out of home?
Yeah.
So tell me whose shop isn't out of home? I mean, all our offices, all our shops, I mean, I think when the Depression came or whatever they wanted to call it in real estate, and when it reached the commercial side, everybody couldn't afford, you know, to pay the rent at their business. So they all went home. But the problem is they never came back to the office building. So the worst thing you can buy right now is an office building.
Right, okay.
Because nobody wants to rent it because they're comfortable at home.
And it's easier, you know, it's easier to be at home because I'm able to work. I'm able to still do what I love. And then I'm not missing out on my family time.
No.
So that's the biggest thing.
Now, are you married?
Yes, I am married.
You're married?
Yes.
And you're still married?
Yes, still married. We're still happy. We're newlyweds, and that's hard to do your first year, so we're still good.
You got number 1 year. I was married for 29 years. It took me 29 years to figure it out, and then he passed away.
So we got through our first year. We got married April the 16th of 2016. So we're reaching 2 years.
2 years you're coming to.
Yes, we have a 5-year-old daughter. So you know.
You had your daughter before you got married.
Yes.
And then you decided to get
yes,
married. Well, why did you? You know, we're getting off the subject, but why did you make that decision?
Well,
you didn't make that decision.
The birth wasn't planned, but after having her, I wanted to always be a wife and have a family structure, and thankfully I was able to find somebody that wanted the same thing, and so.
Oh, so this is not the father of the child.
No, he's his stepdad.
Oh, he's a stepdad. Well,
yes,
that's so disappointing.
But no, that's her dad.
I was a stepmother for 6 children. Believe me.
And he is still dad. He has been there since the beginning. He has taken care of her, potty trained her. He has taken her to school. So that's
he's pretty good father.
That's dad. Yeah. Very blessed.
It's just you couldn't get on.
Yeah. I couldn't get it right, but he got it right. He got us right.
He got us right. So the gentleman you're with now, he adores you.
Yes.
Is he going to adopt her, or is it?
Yes, that's the next step. He wants to adopt, and that's definitely the plan. So like I said, I was very lucky to find somebody that wanted to be married as well, wanted to have a family.
I'm going to correct Gracie. She never found him. He just came along because it was meant to be.
Right.
Because you really don't find them out there. There's just too many of them to look at or look for. But I think we don't really ever find. I think what we normally do is we sort of, you know, it comes along and it works.
Yeah,
and it comes along the most unexpected time because that's God's plan, not yours.
Exactly.
Remember that.
Exactly. So that's been great.
So now your new husband.
Yeah.
Now is he involved in your business?
Oh, he's very supportive. He does
supportive or involved?
He's supportive. He doesn't know how to whip things up as good as me.
He whip you up, pretty cool. You got whipped up real far.
He's good at the love, but the creating he leaves to me.
He leaves that to you. Yeah. But he does insurance. So he has his own work and his own stuff.
Yes, he does insurance. So he helps families with their insurance plans.
What plan? Well, who does he work with?
He works with an insurance company, PFA, I want to believe that's how you say. Yes, and so he does that with insurance. Like I say, he sits down with families and helps them, if they have insurance, get anything better, or if they don't, he gives them that. And he also has his CDL's license, so he's a jack of all trades that way.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Quite entertaining.
Yes,
he's not boring.
Not at all. Not a dull moment with him. Matter of fact, last night we were on Facebook cooking dinner together. So he.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. So you really do get on together.
Yeah.
Now, what made you want to start your own business and start this particular line? Because I believe it's all your own ingredients.
Yes. So
where did you find that? Did you go to school for this or how?
No. It was just wanting to do something I could do at home and wanting to make extra money and something I could do, myself. So being on Pinterest and different things like that, I learned how to do the body butters and scrubs, and I just got a passion for it, and I've been doing it ever since.
Fascinating on one thing, which I see an awful lot of. You say butter fat or something. You use butter?
Yes, I say butter instead of lotion.
well, no, because it's interesting because in a lot of the marijuana stuff and what they do for the health side of it, the cannabis, they use butter.
Yeah.
And it's funny how butter is such an ingredient, though when they say you shouldn't take too much butter within because it gives cholesterol, but at the same time we seem to use it in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Why butter?
I was thinking maybe because of the absorption of it. I know, because water, they say it's more of a, the lotion, is more of a water base.
Yes.
And the butter is kind of more oily.
Well, an oil base.
Yeah.
So yours is not a water base.
No,
so
oil.
now I found out it's not a water base, it's an oil base.
Oil base.
Which is a butter base.
Yes. So like shea butter, cocoa butter, almond oil, things like that. Those are
all the different ones you work with.
Those are what I use. Yes.
And how did you find out to use those to make your product better than, well, not better, but just another product? But it is better.
Yeah, of course it's better. So don't go buy Aveeno. Come buy Mills Euphoria. Shop. A big part of it is my mom. She helps a lot with the smells, and she likes to be really oily. And so just kind of having one recipe and just adding on theirs to keep it so people won't be dry after applying it. You want
Vegas, you get very dry.
Exactly. Even right now with it being really windy outside.
It's windy, it's dry, it's still warm.
Right, and you're still sweaty though. So that's what helped me with that. Really just using my mom kind of as a, guinea pig kind of a thing, and keeping her moist through these temperatures. Did
she have this before you, or did you take over, or did she already have this?
No, I started it. So
she's interjected.
Yes.
And you don't mind that?
No, I love it. My mom, she has a great sense of smell.
Yeah.
Mom's definitely hard of hearing, so her sense of smell is very strong, and so I really appreciate any comments that she gives me, anything she has, because she's very honest, and she's gonna somebody like a customer. Yes. And so when she comes to me and says, well, what about this and what about that, I appreciate it because it prepares me for when I have to bring it to a customer. So
you actually do. So how does it all work? So you make this at home?
Yes.
Or you have a factory?
No, I make it at home.
You make this, so this is all homemade. When we I don't know about America, but in Europe we love things homemade.
Oh wow.
We have a more sense of it's more hands-on. And it's more what goes into it, and it's sort of more of a love feeling that they really want their product to be really, really good.
And I can it makes it easier to get it to somebody who might have sensitive skin or where I can adjust it better than if it's coming out of a factory where I can't really have a say in what goes on in it.
Like if somebody's allergic to something,
Yeah, I could definitely take it out or change it, adjust it, to whatever your skin needs are.
Whatever the skin needs and what they do. How long have you been in business?
It's been about a year I've been starting.
Only a year?
Yeah,
oh my goodness, you're a newcomer.
Yeah, I'm very new.
How's the customers coming on? Are they?
Customers, it's not like very consistent, but the customers I do have, they absolutely love the product. They like that it keeps them dry. They like that they don't have to use a lot of it all the time. No. They enjoy the smells. So just a lot of positive feedback from the people that I've had.
It's funny you mentioned smells because I think, with perfume, we all gravitate to a perfume that we personally like to smell. not necessarily for everybody else, and we put it on for everybody else actually, but we have to like the smell.
Exactly.
Hopefully, and it's the same with products like this. If you don't really care for that smell, then you can't really enjoy it.
Exactly.
Because it's going to irritate you.
Right,
all the
you're going to
time.
be thinking about, oh man, I don't really like that.
I'm not going to put that on today.
Right.
Now you have different smells, different ones that have a different smell to them, or do they have all? Is it just the same one?
They all have different smells. We have a apple scent, a mango scent, a strawberry scent, and then there's a go cocoa scent. That's like a fruity cocoa butter smell, and then a relaxing cocoa, which is straight cocoa butter, which is sweet cocoa butter smell.
So you've been in a year. You've got a few customers, which is pretty cool. And where do you see yourself going with this?
I would like to one day do some kind of a storefront, maybe something like a booth of some kind where people can actually come down and see the product, and
So you put yourself into different events.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What about the internet, the websites, and all that? You got a website up?
Yes, I do. You can go
Where's
on
the website?
Facebook or on Instagram, and you can type in Mel's MEL''S Euphoria Shop, and it'll pop right up on Instagram or on Facebook. So definitely go and like and follow.
So you have your own website and you have everything going up. Do you get much business from your website?
A little bit, yeah. A lot of it comes from that right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm actually looking to do different pop-up shops. So if anybody out there is willing to go and have me come over to their home, I like to do pop-up shops. That's been another thing that's kind of helped get customers
So
also.
that's like when you have a jewelry company, you come over and you have like a little afternoon with all your jewelry and your girlfriends over. You want to have that.
Right.
And you call them pop-up shops now. Oh, they're called pop-up shops. I think that's pretty cool. That really is cool. And do they get a discount if they on this particular thing if they have it in their house?
Yes, so when you do a pop-up shop, you get a free wrap. That's how you can earn a free wrap, which is this lovely thing right here. And that tones, and I don't make these myself.
Ultimate Body Applicator. Now, what is this? You say a wrap. What is it? You wrap. It doesn't look there's much in there to wrap my body, so it's not going to cover anything.
It's just a little plastic wrap that you put around you. I gotta have them, but it's just a little plastic wrap you would put on the fattiest part of your body. You can put it on your arms, your chin, your stomach, your thighs.
Give
your
me a
back.
dozen of them. Wrap it around everywhere. Believe me. I mean, this body looks skinny in clothes. You take the clothes off. Believe me, it's not the same.
So it tightens you. It tightens you. So
Oh, yeah,
a lot of people,
I want to be tightened. Can you put it on your face?
you put it on your chin. Yes.
You put it on your chin?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Your
ladies
chin.
out there, this is great.
Yes.
Especially us older ones, you know how these things start flopping around.
And our arms as well. Your arms as well is another
Oh, the arms are the
problem
worst.
area.
This thing right here, you know, I got this is hair, so it's holding everything up.
Right, you got your sleeves on today.
Oh, yeah, but wait a second, you're young enough.
But it doesn't know when you have a
you
kid,
still have
you
them?
still got to tighten and tone.
Well, I don't know if I was blessed or not blessed, but I don't have any children, but I had 6 stepchildren. So I think I went through my share of children. I was not neglected from that at all. Nick, you have a question?
They want to know what would you consider your best seller?
The best seller would probably be the bath bombs. Those are the best seller because of the smell. When you get out of your bath, you're still oily. So a lot of people love the bath bombs. Yes.
Do you have the rings?
The rings around your tub?
No.
Yeah, you have that
when you get out.
That's like the rings.
Yeah, they do the little fizz. It's not a big old glitter ring. No, I don't have the glitter ones.
But you have a little fizz. It fizzes out. It's like an
up.
Alka-Seltzer. You know how you put the Alka-Seltzer in the water?
The Calgon. You know, it's Calgon
That
in
sounds
a
better than
mold.
Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
So what other goods do you have here? Because you brought a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes, I brought a lot of
Let me
goodies.
see, what is this? What is
so
this?
these are the bath bombs. This would be an apple scent bath bomb.
Ooh, I'm going to eat you. Oh, that's lovely.
And then this is the strawberry scent bath bomb.
Now, I'm just testing to make sure they do. Oh, it does.
Yes.
Ooh, ice cream. Where are you?
And then this is the rising apple. This would be the body butter. And this is like lotion.
And what do you do with that?
You just apply it like lotion. When you get out the bath or whenever you're feeling dry, and it's whipped, so it's creamy. Yeah, go ahead and touch that. And this is the rising apple scent.
Oh no, what did I do?
And you're gonna be oily. That's okay. That's good for you.
I don't
it'll-
mind. It's good for. I don't think it's good for me. I'm gonna keep. It's gonna go rubbing.
So that that way all day. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep applying it. Keep applying it. Keep applying it. You can apply it, and that smell will last
lovely?
you.
Ooh.
And then I have the brown sugar scrub. I have a scrub as well.
And what else?
These are empty jars just to show for the gift basket. I do 4-ounce gift baskets and 8-ounce, and this will be an 8-ounce jar.
Okay.
And so then to go on to weight loss things that I do with the It Works company.
Yeah.
That's where the body wraps will come in. Okay. And then also I have fat fighters, and those are carb blockers.
What's it, carb blockers?
Yes.
I got enough of those on the freeway. Never mind a carb blocker. Give me a break.
You are so funny.
I am.
So the carb blockers, they help with the carbs. So when you have
the carbs.
So when you have a really big meal, I like to eat a lot of bread. I like to snack a lot. So I take one of these 15 to an hour.
I think this is so funny. I have to laugh at this because you take all this food in, then you take one little pill to get rid of it all.
Right, it's like oil and water kind of a thing. How it separates it.
Absolutely.
So that's that. And then also I do things as far as greens. So greens will give you your veggies and your fruits for the day if you're somebody that doesn't
So you
eat
take
a lot
one of these a day and then...
It actually comes in a scoop. This is empty, but it has a scoop, a little scoop. And you would just take 2 of these scoops and
that is a tiny
scoop, right?
You put that in water and drink it down?
Exactly.
Perfect.
And shake it up and drink it down, and that'll give you your days of, veggies and fruits for the day and energy.
Fabulous.
Yeah. And it also helps with the weight loss. And then it comes...
Surely you're good as her.
I have a lot of goodies. I'm sorry about that.
No.
And cleanse, which is also one of my favorite things as far as weight loss, is a cleanse. So
you could cleanse through your body?
yes. So
Perfect.
instead of doing the pills, they have 7-day pills. This is a drink. So you do 1 in the morning before breakfast, 1 at night before dinner, and that's 2 days. It's a drink, and it tastes a lot better than the pills.
So
It's
that
an easy
actually
drink.
cleanses you through your inside.
Exactly.
And then you've got your scrub and everything to cleanse you on the outside.
Exactly.
So you're pretty
Exactly.
good. So again, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook or on Instagram at Mel's MEL''S Euphoria Shop.
Okay, wonderful. Well, Grace, it's been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's lovely. And we wish her good luck. As you know, on Vegas Live with Nina, we bring in many, many businesses to help them grow, to get them out there, because it's not, Vegas isn't all about music. It does have a lot of other things. So you've got to look good and feel good when you go into the music industry. Anyway, we'll be right back. Vegas Live with Nina.
Have a good one.